What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining. Welcome back. I'm still here since yesterday. I've been in here getting it in here wrestling with the big, beautiful Affinity. I think we finally got it together. We had to go ahead and install the bumper, move the chair on the inside, because you know what? I had to keep a close eye on this girl. And hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of rest. It's the end of the day now. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of rest because I am exhausted. I'm gonna let this roll for a minute, and if anything happens, any developments happen, we're gonna address them as they go, so y'all can kind of get an idea of what it's like Boerboel breeding. If you really feel like that this is something that you want to do, I'm literally been in here still since yesterday, completely exhausted, but I can't get enough of this. If you look at these puppies here, they worth every bit of this price that I'm paying right now. What's going on? Raffini, I think you stepping on somebody. So that's a little light adjustment. I really like the idea of having a smaller litter though. I'm not disappointed. I'm really happy. She's, fair to average mom. One good thing about it is she's gonna have plenty of milk for all of the puppies. What's going on here? Somebody making noise. So it's just little adjustment. Little adjustments. You need some help there, fella. Oh, that's a big one. We're gonna try to get him on there. Let's see how strong he is. He got to it. He got it. He got it. This how I go, y'all. All night long. Got some beautiful puppies, though. Really, truly beautiful. I hope y'all enjoying this. A lot goes into these puppies. All right, I'm gonna catch up with y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna let this ride for a minute. Let's see. Okay, Afeni, good girl. Good girl. Clean up after your baby. Clean up after your baby. Everything is all gravy, y'all. It's how it's supposed to look. Dog just chilling. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. I'm very pleased with the puppies. And if you see, man, they growing nice. They growing right along. Look at them for less than 24 hours old, or just over 24 hours old. You see how big this puppy is? A Feeny is not a small female. That's why people always get excited. Everything about having a whole big litter. Big litters is work. Imagine this is her first litter. Feeny only 1 year old. Imagine having 12, 13, 14 puppies. That's what you want with an experienced mom or a real mature mom. Feeny is fairly young, but you can expect some of your really your high quality. These where you get your LeBron James is right here. You see him. Even the smallest puppy is a regular size or fairly large, extremely healthy. So, you know, you got to take the sugar with the salt. And I always, especially one of the ways that I'm able to do this is I'm always really optimistic with the breeding. So I'm happy and appreciative for the experience, if nothing else. To be able to raise a litter of pups, and the fact that my female came through the pregnancy healthy, and I don't have any complications. All my puppies look like they pretty thorough. Got right on there. Got right on there. So we got 2 puppies nursing at this time. Thank you, family. Thank you. I'm really trying my best. You know, there's an emphasis on quality here. That's what we're trying to do. It's not about how many or putting out as many dogs as you possibly can. Our emphasis is on quality. And as you can see, the results, the proof is in the pudding. Why did I breed the 1-year-old female? To make puppies. You don't think it was a good idea? Is it something wrong? Is it based on the research? It's better to breed your dog earlier. The sooner the better. We caught a Feeny on the second heat. Oh yeah, it's all good. Yeah, some people don't know. Some people don't know. Well, some people have an issue with that though. To be honest, they say, "Oh, well, that's too young," and they feel that it's like breeding a baby. And I didn't know if he was trying to say that that's what I was doing. But hey, if that's your position, that's cool too. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how you breed. You breed, and I noticed that my dogs And the dogs that I see that is preferred in South Africa, they favor each other quite a bit. And I think that is the best way. They produce much high quality puppies earlier in their career. You have less complications with the breedings. You can get your mom some good experience before she turns too old. And it's like experience is the best teacher. So you see she picked up already in her prime maturity years. She's gonna be a great brood female. Oh, it's all good, man. I just want to help. I just want to help. I ain't looking for the. I was and I'm also willing to discuss with counter positions. And we could talk about, some people might feel different, have a difference of opinion, and that's welcome here. As long as it's just fact based opinion, at least foundation, in fact, not somebody just disagreeing, just to disagree. Okay, now here we go. So now Feeney's laying down. She's learning. She's learning. So I'm gonna help her out. She probably bumped off a pup or two off the tit. That's okay. She concerned though. I'm moving around her pups real gentle, just placing them back where she can see them, so she can kind of relax. Because I would like to relax at some point. I would like to go sit down. And this is where you can see she's getting better. She's licking the puppies, cleaning up behind them. I didn't fill her bowl up with food either. So I'm really trying to count on her natural instincts to kick in. I don't want to have to be down here cleaning up behind the puppies, making sure that they boo-boo, and I'm trying to have as less complications as possible. So we're going to let nature take its course. I didn't put much food in the bowl. It definitely ain't always easy. It definitely ain't always easy. And this is a larger female, if you notice. But she's doing really good. I'm proud of her. She's relaxed, and then also, no, yeah, she's a first-time mom. No, the sire, if you go to my one of my previous videos, is Cairo. So that's why we're really excited. I mean, he's a first-class working dog, big, muscular, what we consider to be an ideal Boerboel. And he's health tested, elbows and hips. I mean, the dog is, I got several litters off of him, proven producer. Yeah, the pups are really dark at first. So what you're seeing here, this puppy is going to be likely to be a deep red or like a rust-colored orange, heavier version of this apricot that the mom is with the black mask. We're going to be really, really excited to see what this looks like. And the indication of the color is going to be between the head. So you see that's the lighter part of the body, lighter color. I don't know if everybody can see that. But that's how you're going to get a best idea of the puppy's true color. It's right there between the head. So if you see those hairs, I don't know, let me see if I can get real close. You can kind of see those hairs. That's the color of the puppy. So that's going to fade. What's not going to fade, or it's going to kind of stay intact, is that mask. Yeah, you're going to see a real big change in the color, right? In 3 to 6 weeks, depending on, the lines and whatnot and the bloodlines. But based on what I know about these dogs, it's going to be rich variations of the red and the apricot and golden. from what we know of Cairo's previous litters with the dogs that we bred him with before. So yeah, the colors is really for me, to be honest, is secondary though. I'm looking at like the quality of the puppy, the thickness, the head, the structure, the composition. You know, I like the coat, the health. You see how I really look for. Yeah, we use elastics. Yep, that's coming up next. That's next episode. That's next episode. Yep. But another thing that's good indicator of quality is that bone. See that bone right there? Let me see if I can get close. Them some nice, thick, heavy, healthy puppies though. See how thick the belly is? See that puppy is eating good. When you see that, when you take your finger like that, lift it up, and you see that belly fat like that, all right, we doing good. We in good shape. Day 2 with this dog. You know what I'm saying? This puppy right here don't eat as good, but it's the eating well though. It's not as thick. Now, this is where I test my puppies. I'm feeling them, and you just got to get a feel for it. Yeah, even the smallest ones are solid. You get a feel for the puppy, make sure that it's growing though, right? I can feel a real thick layer of fat of going across that puppy, like a jelly. It's like a gel, like or something like it. So they got a squishy, soft, leathery, buttery feel. It feel real nice. And then the more that you handle the puppies, the better. You know, I don't mind doing this. See all the wrinkles, that's an indicator that they gonna be quite a bit of growing to do. Quite a bit of growing to do. I like how they spread out. Like the paws. You look at these pads, you see how thick that they are, like in relation to the rest of the body. Oh yeah, they definitely nowhere near dehydrated. Nowhere near dehydrated. It is buttery. Just beautiful. Now, so this puppy right here is the smaller puppy. We always want to pay special attention to a dog like that. And what happened, I came into the house when that puppy had just popped out. I was like, oh. I was on the phone with actually one of the clients that's getting a puppy. Shout out to Sean for being patient. She checked in every single day, every single morning, and I didn't call because I knew the puppies was coming soon. So I wanted to surprise her. She hit me up, and then I said, guess what? And Sean, if you watching, if you get a chance to see this, if you remember that day I FaceTimed you when the puppy came out, that was actually yesterday. This is the one that I thought was really I was really questioning at that time. And she ended up being just fine though. I didn't think that she was gonna make it. You know, and that's life. You know, she ended up being a really strong pup. At first she was having some difficulty breathing. I don't know, the puppies made it stayed in a little bit longer than they should have because they had some fluid, quite a bit of fluid in the nose. But that's cool. That's a part of it. You know, they still here. I'm happy. And one of the best things about one of these, for anybody that's thinking about potentially breeding dogs or breeding African Boerboels, if you pick up on an exotic Boerboel when you're breeding stock, we tend to have free whelping females ever since the beginning. Since we first started with Dopper Greet, you know, we maintain a lot of those same bloodlines, and with our dogs, we're not having to run and get C-sections with the dogs. Even with the bigger dogs, it's not requiring C-sections. Also, I think a lot of that has to do with the fitness. I could talk about a whole lot of things that's going on with the dogs. If anybody really want to know, just chime in, and then I can start dropping the science, and we'll keep it going. Cause for real, if y'all listening and if y'all really want to know, I can go all night long about what's going on with a lot of the issues with the Boerboel breed and that we facing and how we should clean these things up and get these dogs in shape and really start putting some of the best dogs and start seeing the truest potential of some of the lines. Because it's a tragedy for the way that the dogs um, is not being working out. You know what I'm saying? They need to work out. We need to, how we gonna see who got the truest working dog if the dog is not working out? You understand? And I think that's why we having a lot of these fertility issues. We having a lot of dogs with the heart issues, the hip issues, the elbow issues. These dogs are supposed to be fit. You understand? I'm not having those issues because I call dogs or I disqualify dogs from my program if especially a male dog, if he ain't fit for running, through what I consider a form of quantifying his breeding capacity, then I'm not using them. That's the bottom line. Same thing for the females. They got to be able to run and perform and function. You understand? For what I consider to be acceptable distance for a Boerboel, and that's like 10 miles. The plantation on the run hundo. That's the 100. It got to be 10 miles. I mean, or y'all let me know what y'all think. A fit Boerboel or what they consider to be the most athletic Boerboel or the most athletic Mastiff. You understand? What should it be able? What kind of distance should it be able to cover? And if you feel like 10 miles is too much, then I feel like your dog ain't doing enough. And that's it. You ain't doing enough with your dogs, or you breeding a different style of Boerboel. That let's just say that, because I don't want to like call people out and say what they doing is wrong. But a traditional working Boerboel should be able to cover at least 10 miles on any given day. You know what I mean? A plantation is a very significant distance than a farm, difference in distance and acreage. So if the dog is right, the breed standard is written and say should be able to cover the distance of a farm or a plantation while the farmer is on a horseback. That's what the Boerboels did. Hold on, I ain't see. I don't know about 10 miles because I don't know about this breed. Oh yeah, for sure. You gotta do that, doggy. Yeah, 10 miles might not be too much. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like though, 5 miles one direction, 5 miles back. You know what I'm saying? It's a fair distance, man, for any working dog. German Shepherd for the Schutzhund, they AD test is 12 miles. You understand? And they do that. They do that in the coverage of 5, 4, and 3. So you talking 5, 4, and 3? That's 12 miles. Boerboel is the most versatile working mastiff, and I feel like it should outperform a police dog. So 10 miles is like a bare minimum. You know what I mean? Granted that they are larger dogs, but they are. How can you claim to be the most fittest and athletic of all of the mastiffs if you can't keep up with a shepherd? You know what I'm saying? So in some capacity, you know what I'm saying, for at least 10 miles. Like now the shepherd, they're a much lighter dog. And now I'm gonna end it on this note. We're gonna chime in. I don't wanna go too long and tie y'all up. Unless y'all really want me to keep going, I'll keep going. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I'm gonna get ready to end it because on this note, The shepherd can go farther, and I'm not saying that a Boerboel should be able to. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? All right, 20 plus years ago, the Rottie was a different dog than it is today. It ain't been maintained. It ain't been preserved. And that's what that's my goal here. You know what I'm saying? To not only preserve but also improve upon what we already got. And let me close out with this though. I was gonna say, like with the working dogs, on the working dog side, if you not putting in the work with the dogs and don't have a minimum standard of athletic ability or classification or bottom line for all of your dogs, then how is you truly saying that you are maintaining that athletic capacity, you know? And see, I think certain traits and characteristics go hand in hand with that capacity, athletic capacity, or the ability to be able to do what the Boerboel should do and functioning is as a healthy stable family companion. And so in closing out, after 10 miles of running, let's say the dog and the shepherd and the Boerboel both meet at 10 miles covered. The Boerboel, let's say if they was doing a wrestling match, the Boerboel would have wore down the shepherd in that time. And probably if the shepherd was an intruder and a threat to the family and homestead, and the Boerboel was acting in defense of the homestead, what I'm saying is the shepherd probably would not beat a Boerboel, period. So the Boerboel is the king of a defense, home defense. I mean, there are other dogs more capable. I'm going to say that, bigger, stronger. But do they fit in your family day to day? I'm so exhausted, y'all. I'm out of words. So I'm going to go ahead and end the live before I start mumbling. I'm going to catch up with y'all again tomorrow. You feel me? Drop me some comments. Let me know, what y'all want me to talk about. I'm going to get on them tails, though. Oh, man. Thanks, man. Hey, I'm happy, and thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all, popping in with me. And, I like to share, this is it for me. I'm hanging out with the dogs, and this is my life with the dogs. Like, I just love being with dogs all the time. And then I'm gonna show you so if y'all want to see some more, let me know. I'll keep on flicking it up and posting them up for everybody to see more often. I'm gonna get busy a little bit more often because I didn't know that. It's a totally different. You too, family. Appreciate you, y'all. Much love, peace and blessings. All right, I'll be back soon. All right, peace.